Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anissa if you guys don't know me. Today we're doing a very different video today. We're doing a sit down girl talk video, which is very different for me because I normally do like travel and just overall lifestyle videos. But I'm excited because you guys seem to really want to hear about my personal experiences when it comes to just like self-love, self-care, solo dating, things of that nature. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick little video on how to start solo dating. So let's start. So the first tip I would give is to just start doing things that you love to do, which I feel like is pretty obvious, but if you're not really like an outdoorsy nature girl, then don't be outside doing things that you know that you wouldn't want to be doing, right? Start doing what you love. If you love going to restaurants, if you like eating, then try going to local shops around your area. If you have like a bakery or just anything that's like small, because I know some people feel kind of uncomfortable going to restaurants by themselves. But start somewhere small first and then work your way up. So yeah, do things that you love to do. If you love going to the park, if you love doing more like adventurous things, if you love going to the beach, if you love traveling, start there and then work your way up to like more things where people will be around, if that makes sense. Number 2 would be to pick a certain time in the day where it's not busy. For me, I'm fortunate enough to where I don't have a typical like 9 to 5, so I'm able to like go out when it's like the middle of the week where no one's really, you know, being out. So you want to start by picking a time where you know like people won't really be out and about, so that way you feel more comfortable and it's not too busy with like tons and tons of people. I've been to like a restaurant, like my favorite restaurant, and I'll go like around the slow shift time. That way I know that no one's gonna be there, just be by myself, and it's perfect for me. So definitely start by doing like your research. So if you have a ticket to go, like for example, I went to the Van Gogh Museum a couple months ago by myself, and I picked like a Friday morning time, which I knew everyone was going to be out and busy. And when I went, it wasn't packed at all. I really enjoyed the experience and I didn't really feel uncomfortable because there wasn't so many people. Definitely do your research. Definitely just be aware of the places that you go to, their like peak times and then their slow time. My third tip would be to experience something new each time, because I feel like when you solo date, you don't want to do the same exact thing every time, even though I do it all the time. Like I love just going to the movies by myself and then that, but at the same time that can get boring. You know, think about it. If you're on a date with like a significant other of that sort, you would kind of get tired of doing the same restaurant, the same food, the same thing with that partner. So it's the same thing when you're doing it by yourself, you know. What I try to do is if I do the same thing, if I go to the movies, I would try to go to like a restaurant that I never tried before and try something new on the menu. That's an example. Or if you've been to a certain beach that you love to go to, maybe try like a different beach. You want to really just expand your surroundings and really like take in, literally like there's so much being offered out there, you just never know. So you really have to just put yourself out there to figure out exactly what's there and what's new. Number 4 is be aware of your surroundings. I know a lot of people don't feel safe doing solo dating because they feel like something might happen to them. I would say never let anyone know that you're alone if someone approaches you. I've never been approached while I've been out by myself, but I know in my head to like always be aware of my surroundings, even if I'm with a group of people or not. I just think it's important to just always be self-aware and just to know what exactly is going on, because you just never know, especially living in this day and age. Anything can happen, so you want to make sure you let one of your girlfriends have your location so they know exactly like where you're at all times. Never let anyone know you're alone. Say that you're waiting for a friend, waiting for your boyfriend, whatever you need to do, but just don't let anyone know what is what. Unless you're in a like public place where you feel pretty safe and you feel comfortable like exchanging conversations with somebody and you feel like comfortable to let that person know that you're alone. But for me personally, I just say that I'm not alone. Tip number 4 would be to actually spend time getting to know yourself. So pretty much don't really be on your phone as much, because I feel like if you're on a date with somebody, like I said before, you're not going to be on your phone texting somebody, you're not going to be on social media scrolling. Being on your phone, I feel like takes away from the experience because you're not being as present as you should be. One of my favorite things to do is to people watch or bring a book with me, or just sit there and just be present. I know it's it's pretty boring and some people don't do it, but I really try not to just distract myself with like social media or just being on my phone, because I feel like it takes away from the experience itself. I believe there's like an art to solo dating. I feel like it's a great experience that I feel like everyone should do, just to get to know self, you know what I mean? Especially when you're out there doing your own thing. I feel like when it comes to having like a partner or a potential relationship, you want to make sure that bar is already set for yourself. The next partner that comes into your life is going to treat you at least at this level that you already have, or even better. I feel like there's so much benefits to just solo dating. I've learned so much about myself, what I like to do, what I don't like to do. The list is honestly never ending. And even if you're in a relationship, I still recommend just spending time with yourself and just really being with yourself. Like, I feel like there's just so much benefits to that. Like, last minute thoughts, don't ever compare your experience to anyone else. There's not really a certain like specific way of how you should go about solo dating. It's all up to you. It's really no pressure at all, which is the best thing as well too, because you're not on anyone else's time, you're on your own time, which is what I love, because time is so precious to me. I hate wasting time. I hate people who waste my time. Like, I just love being in control of just my own day and my own time. And if you're also someone who's looking to find new friends, you can find your friends literally being out and about doing what you love to do. So if you're someone who likes to go hiking and whatnot, and you go to like a hiking group or whatever the case may be, you can literally meet people through these different things that you're doing, just being out and about and putting yourself out there, you know? My advice would be to just don't overthink it. I promise you, people aren't really thinking about you or looking at you as much as you think they are. And also what I notice is when I go out, there's like a bunch of other people who are also solo dating as well, which is like incredible. Like, so you're not as alone or as isolated as you would think. There's people who are also out there doing their own thing, living their best life. You don't have to wait on other people to live your life. You can just do things on your own terms. Not that I'm against, you know, having fun with your friends and whatnot, but I just think it's so important to really have time for yourself. Yeah, I think that's the end of this video. Let me know if you guys like this type of videos that I'm starting to do. I definitely want to put out more of my personal journeys and experiences that people ask me like a lot of questions on certain things, and if they want to like share my story more and be more intentional about being vulnerable and connect with my audiences more, leave a comment below what other video you would want me to talk about, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.